everybody, my name is Iris and today I want to give you my 3 most valuable tips for calisthenics beginners. So before we jump right in, make sure you watch until the end because point number 3 in my opinion is the one that most people struggle with and the one that I'm still struggling with sometimes, so make sure you watch it till the end. If you're new to this channel also, please click subscribe to don't miss anything more. Tip number 1. Don't skip the basics. I know that you see super cool moves on Instagram and normally you want to try all of them at once. But this doesn't work because calisthenics takes a while and you need to prepare your body for the harder exercises. So start with the basics and you will have a great foundation for everything that you want to learn afterwards. This doesn't of course mean that you only have to do the boring pull-ups and so on. There are skills that you could start with in the beginning, like elbow lever for example, which is not too hard to learn, and accompany these with your basics so your training will be more fun. Tip number 2, find a good source of knowledge. So I know that on Instagram and also on YouTube there are many people like me that are trying to make clear on what things to look when you do exercises. They're really good ones, but as everything on the internet there is also really bad content. So make sure you find a good source of knowledge. I can generally recommend that if you want to be in a safe side, get yourself a coach who knows what he talks about. The worst thing that you could probably do is just listen to the advice that all the people give you on Instagram. Because I know you get a lot of DMs and people are trying to reach out to you, which is nice. But often just because they are able to do the skill, that doesn't mean that they are able to coach the skill as well. So make sure you listen to the right people, otherwise you might spend a lot of time on a progression that won't bring you anywhere because your body is just not yet ready for it. Tip number 3, and this is probably the most important one, is that you shouldn't compare yourself with others. I know many kids that start at an age of 16, 17, they see people that started with 12 and are therefore super good. And they're like, oh wow, he's the same age as me and I should be as good as him already. But the age doesn't count. You always have to keep in mind how long the people have already been doing this and what they might have been doing before. So it's super important to keep that in mind. There's no sense in comparing yourself with others. You just will put yourself under pressure, and the time you waste with comparing yourself with others and thinking about how far you could maybe be already if you would have started earlier just takes time of the actual work. So better do the real training and stop comparing yourself with others. I know that it's super hard. I've been doing it myself all the time. I'm still comparing myself to other girls. I guess it's normal, but just don't overdo it. You don't want to waste your time. So that's basically it. That are the 3 most important points in my opinion for calisthenics beginners, and these would have helped me the most if I would have known it from the beginning on. Well guys, I hope these tips were valuable for you. If so, please leave a like underneath and I hope I'm gonna see you soon again. Have a great day. Bye bye!